Hey everyone, in the last part of our data sharing tutorial, we're going to cover what you do once you've created your data dictionary from one of the options that we previously showed you. This tutorial is going to use the Open Science framework. However, there are other options that you could use, including GitHub. This also assumes that you have an Open Science framework account, where you can just click sign in. However, these are free and easy to make if you want to click sign up. So let me log into my account. And from the OSF dashboard, I would find the particular research project that I wanted to upload my data and data dictionary into. Or if you don't have a project at all, you can simply click Create New Project. I'm going to create an example one just to show you how this works. Now I'm going to click Go to Project. And from here, I could fill out lots of information about my project. For example, I could add a description of what the project is. This helps make it searchable. You can add a license, and there are many options and types and descriptions of those on the internet. But mainly to show you just kind of like how to share this data, there are two paths that one can take with this. The area here under Files is where you would store files related to the project, like the IRB, the data, the experiment itself, for example, the Qualtrics, layout of the survey, or what the items in the experiment looked like, etc. And so to make this super clear, what I always do is click Create Folder, and I call the folder Data. Once I've created that folder, I can go into it and upload files. There's two ways to do this. You can click Upload and select the file from wherever you have it hidden. So let's say I wanted to upload the output from Codebook. I could select the Codebook HTML file, and then it would be uploaded. The other thing I can do is simply drag and drop. Now, one thing that you want to make sure that you do is have the data dictionary and the data in the same folder. Potentially, you might also consider calling the dictionary file something a little bit more mnemonic. Codebook hopefully is fairly obvious, but this is also the name of the app. So what I could do is rename that to make it a little bit clearer that it's MT Cars Codebook or Data Dictionary. Then if I had multiple data sets in the same folder, it would be obvious which data dictionary went with which data file. One more option that you can use is the components section of the Open Science framework. The components allow you to build sort of subsets within a larger project. And sometimes people like to separate out the experiment from the data, from the hypotheses using components, rather than just using the storage files. So we could click Add Component, call the component Data, and then you can click to add contributors or tags. I'm the only one on this one, so I'm just going to hit Create. And then from this component, now that it's called data, we can actually give it that category here as data. And so you'll see that there are several options: communication, analysis, hypotheses, examples, procedures. I'm going to call this one data. Then I would want to upload those files. So I could put in my data set. And this particular time, let's look at how I might upload data schema. There's a bunch of files for this one. So I would upload all of those files. And then again, for mnemonic purposes, what I might consider doing is renaming those to the file name. So MT Cars, access, and then empty cars report. Just to make it clear that all of these files go with that empty cars data set, and work on renaming all of them. So that's two potential options for sharing data and data dictionaries on an open repository network like OSF. To make this available for other people to use, I would click Make Public. The other thing is, if you use components, as you can see here, this has a little lock icon. You can actually share the main research page without sharing the data. So be sure you open both pages if that's what you intend to do. So I would go to the data component and also click Make Public to share that with everyone. So two different options. As you can see, when you add that component, it adds it as sort of a new area in your file sharing, so you can actually see the data from the main page and the subcomponent page.